During this period, you may want to redecorate or renovate your home. Some family ties may be severed, or a family member may leave the home. This can result in emotional upheaval or a revision to the family structure. A woman may have a powerful impact on your life right now. This also can be a time of increased dealing with corporate, business, insurance, taxes, or inheritance. You may have a heightened emotional sensitivity and insights drawn from memory. Long buried feelings from the past can be re examined and released or purged. Tensions in business can revolve around issues of dominance and control. Dominant forces that are out of your control affect your self expression. This can result in losing self confidence. Also, dominant forces within you can be to your detriment. Your self esteem can be affected through a domineering authority figure. Through patience and practical approach to everyday life and to your work, you can succeed and gain recognition and respect. You are probably concerned with long term financial security, so you will make plans for your future and you will work hard and persistently. Intense emotional events might lead to losing control in your environment. It could refer to the home, to the work environment, or some project you're working on. You usually are in control of your emotions, but in this period, it is particularly difficult for you to control your temper because there are some old traumas and fears appearing on the surface, ones which you thought you buried well. But these old wounds could influence how you perceive your current events, and that's why instead of again repressing them, it is better that you face them and find a solution. A Capricorn moon is determined, steadfast, and reliable. This sign, more than any other, shows the effects of a very strong and perhaps rigid parental influence. You want to be recognized as an important and powerful person, mainly because you were raised to think that way. Many of your reactions are geared towards your effort to achieve status and position. Your nature is stubbornly persistent, serious in tone, and stable. You are a very hard worker who will persist almost forever to reach a goal. Expressing your emotions is difficult for you, and people around you may view you as cold, rigid, and unfeeling. This appearance will persist because it is so hard for you to relax and let go. In most ways, you are reserved, especially in communicating and the way you interact with people. You're self conscious, emotionally conservative. So serious and prudent, you tend too often to look on the dark side of matters and express a shyness and doubt about your own worth. You are super sensitive to real or fancied slights. There is a subconscious tendency to become dispirited and gloomy. You can be emotionally stable and down to earth when things are going okay, but when they're not, you can be downright depressing. In relationships with others, you are loyal, devoted, and highly dependable. But demonstrative, you are not. You show you care by being available, by coming home on time, by providing for financial needs. Rarely do you express deep emotions or seem to show your love in a more conventional way. With your own children, you're likely to be strict and demanding. You want them to be self sufficient and responsible. Though you may love deeply, even with closest family members, it is hard to express those most intimate feelings and affection. A practical, steady approach to problem solving makes you an excellent manager with superb executive abilities. Security and stability are very important to you. Making money, establishing yourself as a community leader, or accepting the responsibility that will secure your status and attest to your worth as an individual. Your attitude towards life in general is that of the traditionalist because you were raised to believe in solid values and a very conservative approach to living. This placement of the moon is difficult, but its saving grace is the fact that it easily picks up the best of a chart featuring good aspects, while it gives a sense of stability to those charts in which the aspects are particularly challenging.